Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys having a pretty good day so far. It's pretty early here. It's about, I don't know, about 9:30, something like that. And I'm out and about on the next little adventure. And I think I got a pretty good one for you guys today. Instead of going camping, I thought I'd do a nice little day trip. So I've got something in mind. I got someplace really cool that I was wanting to show you guys. I've never shown this place to you before. I just recently found it a month or so ago and videoed the place, and then we wound up not using that little video segment, and so, you know, it kind of got cut by the wayside. You know how it goes. But anyway, I got together some stuff and just went by Save-A-Lot, picked up a few little things for my little day trip. And I figured I'd open the trip here, open our little adventure here, because where I'm going is real close to here, but I'll have to park the truck, and I've got some gear too. I've got about two good loads of gear I'll have to carry. But the place I'm going here, I'll be sitting beside the 4-lane, busy, noisy 4-lane, so I figured I'd open the video here. See the reason now? Anyway, I'll go up here in a second. It's not far from here. Park the truck and gather everything up and head over the hill down to this amazingly beautiful spot that I happen to know about. And we're going to spend the day, you know, just kind of hanging out, exploring. So I guess I'll see you guys when we get to where we're actually going. instead of here. See you when we get where we're going. I'll be right back. I guess you can see what I mean. 4-lane now. Interesting spot to try and, you know, you can't exactly park here and unload. Went over there, parked on the other side, off on the shoulder. Got off about 10 feet off the shoulder. So we should be good there. So, next step, down the hill. I've got a little bit of junk. I didn't bring a whole lot, but enough for a good day trip. I've got some fishing rods, cooler, a little bit of oddball stuff. Brought some, you know, drinks and snacks and stuff. But I guess next step is attack the hill. All right, let's see. I figure I'll take you guys with me at least once and then come back and do the rest. Here, let's see. I can carry, all right, we just take the cooler. Fine, we'll just take the cooler for now. Just show y'all the path here, the hill that I would have to climb down to get here. But it is worth it when we get to the bottom. Like the whole world changed, didn't it? Just take 10 steps off the highway and the whole world got different. Stuff's a lot easier to come up than it is to go down. You would think gravity would help you, but yeah, gravity is not your friend. Figure I'll bring this first load down and video it, and then go back and get the rest of the stuff. There's a landing here, right there. I may do some camping here too, but I wanted to check the spot out really good. When I found it, I was just in and out real fast and didn't get a chance to look around. Once I found it, you know, I was looking on satellite and, you know, went looking for the place and found it. Anyway, all right, that's good enough. I'm gonna leave this here and go get the rest of my stuff off the highway before somebody decides they want it more than I do. And right down this path right here is where we're going. All right, I got everything else took on down to the river except for the cooler. You can hear the 4-lane, can't you? And the tractor trailer zipping by. It's right up there. Anyway, just thought I'd do it the same way we came in, the cooler. Be a good little spot, wouldn't it? You know, if the fishing's pretty good, it's a beautiful spot. If the fishing's good, right about there would make a really good spot to put a little tent, wouldn't it? Nobody would know but you. Whole bunch of places down here you could do that. But check this out. Somebody, I'm gonna take it as a good sign, somebody likes this spot. You can see where they've made some steps. Someone has. Looks like it's been a while, but there's some steps dug in right here under this tree. Duck under the tree and down the steps. This spot is really pretty. Look at that. That was a job getting all that stuff down here, but that's okay. We are now, as of right now, we are officially set up for a really good day. And the work part is done until I have to climb back up anyway. But check this out. I noticed this when I was over here. There's a little bit of trash here. If I camp here, I'll try to pick up some anyway, do what I can. But I noticed when I was over here before, look at that. I bet there's some crawdads and stuff in there too. Somebody's had a four-wheeler down here. Yeah. I know there used to be a trail that came down this way, but I was under the impression it was overgrown. But look at that. Got a little pool. Somebody got a kiddie pool over there. They're probably floating around in. Huh. It looks like something made a dig in the dirt down there. I don't know what that could have been, but I don't see. I thought it might have been an ATV, but I don't see no tracks where one could have been. There should be some tracks. See, there was a trail that came down this way, but like I said, it's overgrown. I looked at the other end where you come in at, and it's shot. But check this out. We've got a budding little artist around here somewhere. Look at that. Catfish. Good sign. Very good sign. Hang on. Let me get down to the other one. Life is too short to be normal. Stay weird. That's probably pretty good advice. I mean, realistically speaking, that's probably good advice. Life is too short to be normal. Look at that though. And downstream, nice little sandbar over there. Somebody's been fishing over there. So we'll take that as a good sign too. But I'm thinking, set up right there behind that big rock and cast right out in here into the current, and it should carry you back in that way somewhere. Looks like it was worth it, don't it? Just look at that. That is absolutely pretty. I ain't even got bait on yet. That's just, it's already its own reward, isn't it? Just getting here, sitting down in a comfy chair and check out the view. You know, got hot coffee, cold drinks, snacks, all kinds of stuff. Got cell service here. I could actually tent camp and run my TV from here. Imagine that. Just sit here fishing, have my TV over on that log. You know I'd do it too. Y'all know me. You know I'd do it. I thought y'all'd like it. I'd do it. It's a tough spot though. It's a tough one to get down to. You know, you got a little bit of a climb to get down to this one. But man, it's beautiful. Birds singing. This is really nice. I ain't even threw a line in yet, and I'm already enjoying this. I guess if you're watching this channel, you probably like this kind of stuff too. It looks like a good place to sit and throw a hook, don't it? Well, I'm switching gears from the night crawlers. It seems there's a whole bunch of little ones out there right now that seem to think night crawlers are delicious. So we'll switch gears. I got a boilie. These little dudes right here. And what you do, they're not, I didn't do them very neat. You know, you make them round. Normally I didn't get that, you know, that neat. But it's all-purpose flour. And I make garlic ones. You can do peanut butter, all kinds of different flavors. I did garlic. But you mix it up and you put syrup and water is what you're supposed to use. Karo syrup, but I had pancake syrup, so I used pancake syrup. And you drop the little garlic flour, little all-purpose flour with garlic in it. Hello. And boil it in that sugar water. And it coats it and makes it firm. Something's actually hitting that, ain't there? I got a little paper cup on there, a little styrofoam, tiny little piece of styrofoam cup, and rip it and put it on the line just to kind of give me an idea if, you know, anything's messing with that boilie. It's garlic. They smell really strong. Like, got my hands smell. I can still smell it. But yeah, they're, yeah, very, very garlicky, very garlicky. But I'm gonna switch gears, like I said, and put that one out there. If this one takes off, we know it's a carp or something like that. It's a good fish. If this rod takes off, you don't get as many bites typically, you know, carp fishing, but we'll see. And you got to watch too. It's really weird current. You can see how the swift water comes right down through the middle of it. And if you cross that, it gets a little bit weird. It's, you know, half your line's going upstream, half's going downstream, and it puts a lot of slack in there. You can't really tell when you're getting a lot of bites. So you got to kind of watch that. Didn't really think about that. Ooh, good one. Good one. That'll work. Now, we wait. Alright, let me sit down here and watch what I'm doing. Kind of concentrate a little bit. Get off, Yellow Jacket. Those things will not give up. That's alright. Frost will get them soon. Oh my God. This is a real one. This is not a catfish. He pulled a good, what, 3 feet of line? He's definitely playing with it. Let me open that bell up over there. Okay, it is. Make sure. Don't want to lose no rods today. Well, they seem to be very active, don't they? That one's drifted back up. See, that's the only problem I don't like about here. It drifts. But since I've got a little bit of a lull here, I figure I'll have me a little bit of lunch. I stopped on the way and got me a cheeseburger bite. It's a cheeseburger and a hot dog. Why not? Why not? The next there'll be hot dogs in cheeseburger shapes. Why not? Anyway, all right, we'll hang out a little while. I want to show you the spot too. Like I said, I haven't really got the chance to look at it myself much. Just straight down the path to here and straight back up the path. And then, you know, coming today, I just came straight down too. So I'm going to stop, reel them in here in a little while after lunch. Kind of explore a little bit. I want to look around a little bit. So look at that wind blow. Very peaceful, isn't it? The train off in the distance. There it is. Very nice. Very nice little spot. Still getting a lot of little hits on the night crawlers. Pretty sure it's smaller catfish. Get out in the channel, out in the deeper water, they're not so bad. Just kind of waiting for that one big one to come along, you know. Well, I got my lines out of the water, and lunch was good. The cheeseburger or hot dog was pretty good, actually. Either that or I was really hungry. But either way, I'm still getting, I didn't get any more hits off the dough ball, so I'm going to quit with the dough balls. And I'm getting a few intermittent hits on the night crawlers in the right spots in the current. So I'm going to try here in a minute. I'm going to break out some of the liver and try some of that chicken liver and see how that does. But first off, I've got to go, I have to do some recon while I'm down here. That was part of my mission. You know, I got to look around. I want to see, check the place out, see if there's a good spot to camp, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Check the fishing out, of course, you know. Yeah. So far so good. If little ones are in there hitting, there's big ones in there too, you know. And it's definitely deep water out in the channel. Let's see, before I go up and check the road, let's go out. I came out here earlier and showed y'all the little graffiti, but to tell you the truth, I didn't really look at the lay of the land that well. You know, kind of get an idea of what's what and where it's at. I like these big boulders. That looks cool, don't it? Get out there and wade that. Do some bassing in that. Long, all that up through their shallows. That is pretty. Now there should be an old trail going right down through here. The highway's on back. Man, that kudzu's crazy, ain't it? It's that time of year. They call it the vine that ate the South. I did looked it up a couple years back, and from what I've read, they say that kudzu can grow a foot a day if it's in a wet environment. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know if I've ever seen it grow a foot a day, but that's pretty quick. Let's kind of look around a little bit down here. So I kind of thought about maybe fishing off this rock. The current would pull your line out, keep your line, you know, nice and straight, but there's not really anywhere to land one here. Watch your step up here. Old shopping cart down in the water. Old Walmart shopping cart. That is pretty though, isn't it? So you can see how the current comes right here, and it kind of comes in on an angle that way and turns. I see a small shoal of fish, little ones right over there. I'm thinking that beach over there would be a good spot. I mean, from here, from where I'm at, you can throw into the current real good, but back behind it, looks like that might be the good sweet spot. Of course, I guess that's always a matter of the grass is always greener on the other side, ain't it? Yeah, I guess that's probably what this is. That's probably what's going on here. Stretch a rope out in between them, get in a boat, get out. That'd work. Good looking little spot though. Very pretty. See a couple tires. We call those West Virginia river flowers. In case anybody's curious, we don't call them tires. Alright, let's head back up the path here. There's a little path right back this way. I want to head up there, see what kind of campground site I'm dealing with if I choose to come down here. And I want to check out to see if there's anything left of this old trail too. You gotta navigate them right, don't you? It's like a maze. You step on the wrong one, it kind of dead ends. Alright, we are headed up the path right there. There's the steps someone's cut out. It's cool looking, isn't it? Someone likes this spot. If I do come over here, I'll make sure to fix that up a little bit better for whoever's using it. Very overgrown back in here, isn't it? Yeah, you can hear the road. It's probably, I'm going to say, well, less than 500 feet. Something like that. But I want to check out this trail here and up this one too and see where they go. See if there might be a good spot somewhere to set up, or just see what we see. Let's go down first. We'll go downstream first. Well, look at that cracked. Well, it's been so dry. Sand's all cracked up. Probably should have got a battery. This one here is about 40%, so I guess I'll walk down, and when I come back up, I'll swap batteries and go upstream. Very woodsy looking, isn't it? Right by the highway too. Guess it just kind of goes to show, even if you live in a city, there's probably some place not too awful far. A little muddy here. Let's see. Aha, there's a drain line right there. Let's see. Deer tracks. Deer hanging out down here. Like somebody's doing something, ain't they? Huh. Well, now I'm curious. Somebody's pushed that over with something. It ain't the current. The current goes this way. Wow, look at that. Lazy river. All them old water weeds. This ain't been done that long, but they're still green. And here, look at these leaves. Those are broke. Look at that. This is freshly done. I'm curious now. Look at this. Okay, fresh battery installed. It says 86%, but whatever. Anyway, alright, I've looked on Google Earth on my phone, and I think I know where this trail comes in at from this lower end, but I want to head upstream and check on that trail as well. I guess that's the whole point, you know, exploring, right? But I was just sitting there thinking, you know, if you were fishing here at night, I mean, just imagine lantern sitting right here on this rock and chair right back in this little corner and fishing rods. And that looks really nice now, don't it? That looks really nice, and you'd light up this whole area. You'd be able to see like daylight. Alright, let's go head up and see if we can get through or not. I'm guessing not. And that's probably why this trail coming in up from downstream is there. You know, like a fossil of some kind. Huh. Imagine that. Something's skin, ain't it? Something big. Wow. Interesting. You never know what you'll find, huh? Looks like the skin off of something. Some ancient tree. Who knows? Ancient Sasquatch. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, right here's the intersection. It's downstream. And it looks like the trail. I can get the Can-Am through there, you know? Or the ATV for sure. This one is the one I'm curious about, if there's a way through here or not. I see something. Looks sort of like a trail. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. Hello. Aha. Man, that kudzu's everywhere, ain't it? Look at that. Look at all that stuff. It's all kudzu. Okay, and some water weeds. Now this right here was the one that I was curious about, coming down from upstream, because I know of a real nice little spot just upstream from here. But what I'm trying to find out is how you get there from here. Probably should have brought the ATV, but you know, I wanted to fish a little bit and try the spot out. Look at that. Look at them shallows. You get out there and wade in it. Right down there is where I'm fishing, just past the breaks right there, the rocks. That is pretty. Nice trail, nice wide trail. You get hooked on a piece of that kudzu and pull the whole river back along with you, wouldn't you? Look at that. Look at that old rock over there. I bet that thing's been sitting there a long time, and you can see trails there and there where animals come down and get water on that side. That's wild. I like this stuff. This is usually stuff you don't really show. You know, when you're doing the camping videos, you show the once you get there and, you know, cleaning up the spot and setting up camp and all that. Look, something went right down through here. Oh, somebody's fishing down there. There's a little path going through the wheat, going through the kudzu. Somebody's bassing that, ain't they? Look at those shoals. Take a kayak across that, huh? Tangled up in kudzu. Look at that, looks like a wall. And we're starting to get a little bit shady. In more ways than one. Looks like tire tracks, but I can't tell. They're old. There's a whole lot of animal tracks all through here. There's all kinds of nice places though. Put up a little tent, nobody'd ever know you was there. Now that's tire tracks, for sure. We're almost to the bridge. Well, that's interesting, because I know you can come down to the bridge and come underneath it, but I thought the trail ended there. And so that's the whole point of recon, isn't it? You find out, go look. This would be fun to drive through too. Look at that. Figure since I'm this close, may as well walk on up to the bridge and just see what the end of it looks like. There's obviously a little hidden spot that I missed, or a bad spot that I didn't want to take the machine through. That's a possibility too. I see a big log. Let's see. Yeah, I can get by that. I can get over that if I have to. This one, it's another story. I'll have to drag him or cut him or something. Look at that. This is it. This is the spot that I came. I didn't know this trail was on up through here. Huh. Imagine that. Those of you been watching the channel, watching our Hillbilly Files and watching the channel, you remember not long ago I did an episode where I made shit on a shingle and used old World War II recipe. I mean, you know, you can make it nowadays, you know, you can make it really good, but I used the old World War II recipe. I made it right there is where I fixed it at and had dinner right there. Did not see that, which that wasn't there then. That was just somebody has come down and ran through here a few times. All right, that's what I needed to see. So there's all kinds of places down here then. That answers that question. All kinds of places to set up, and looks like at least 2 good spots to catfish, a whole bunch to bass fish or fly fish. Interesting. Of course, I have to, if I come up this way, I'll need to bring my chainsaw real quick. Knock this thing out of the way. No biggie though, 5 minutes. Look at that, how calm that water looks. Very nice. Very nice little hidden spot. I can see me, definitely see me having a few little adventures down here. Right by the highway. All that firewood. I think we're expecting some rain here in the next couple days. I think we're expecting like 4 days worth on and off. So we'll see if that makes the kudzu grow 3 or 4 feet. Very nice little spot though. Looks like with the exception of that one log, I could drive my Can-Am with everything. Wintertime you could bring diesel heater and everything. And you know, camp down here, you've got cell service, so you could stream TV. I'd have TV and everything if I camped down here. I like that. Yeah, I think I'll probably, pretty safe bet I'll have at least some fun down here, ain't you? I'm digging. I think those tire tracks are Bighorn 2s. It's either Bighorn or Bighorn 2, but I believe it's a 2. Same ones I've got on the Can-Am. Look at that. That's a paw print of something. Raccoon or something. little open area right here. If it was a cold day, you could put your tent out here in the sun. Just look at that. Almost back. I can see the rocks down there. I guess we'll just call them gates from here on out. Yeah, in a minute. I'm back down at my little shade spot. We got something. Oh, he went under something. Oh my God, he went under something. Or did he? What the? Oh, he got off. I had one. I was robbed. Oh well. Or did I? What the? Okay. Little cat. Little kitty. Hey, the little kitty, guys. That's what's been bouncing my rod around. Don't worry, I won't let the yellow jacket sting you. That's what's been bouncing my rod around. He's, I'm gonna say, he's not very big. I bet that was a new sensation. I bet he's not used to having a bee on him. Let me get our little dude loose here. Yeah, you tell him all about it. Listen. Say it again. Say it again. He was talking up a storm. Yeah, he's a little one. He's not very big at all. But little ones turn into big ones, don't they? Alright, go out there and tell your dad. No, go that way. That way. There you go. Yeah, anyway, alright, we'll see if we can't catch something else, and hopefully next one be a little bit bigger. That breeze is really nice. Well, I think I felt a raindrop. I think I see a few raindrops on the water. Maybe I should get the phone out and check the radar. Or maybe I should just watch this line a little bit closer. He's playing with it, ain't he? It's probably little ones. I'd say about the edge of dark, this would be a real good little spot. It's close, ain't it? You know what they say, no guts, no glory. I'm pretty sure it'll blow by. If not, we'll get rained on, we'll see. Figured I'd walk out on the rocks here and try my luck right out in the current. One thing I can tell you for sure is there's a snag right about there. That much I know for sure. I think if you'd throw that way, you'd probably be okay, but I can probably hit that from over there too. This is a pretty spot though. Nice spot to sit and do some bassing, no doubt. This whole little area, all down through there and upstream. Very nice. Just looking at some of the river glass. There's a whole bunch of it laying here. there. Okay, there's one laying. Thought there was more. What's that? The arm to an old record player. Look at that. Huh. I'm telling what you might find out here. Antique Dr. Pepper bottle. Ooh, styrofoam cup. I do like, those are hard to find. Yeah, snap my line. Right at the swivel. Right at the loop. Oh well. I like it though. That's really cool down here. Life is too short to be normal. Stay weird. I caught a little one a minute ago. It was about 4 inches long. I was holding him up, holding him up close to the camera, make him look big, and got a couple cool pictures with the background, holding up the little tiny fish. Why not, right? Photo op. Kind of pictures make you grin when you get old. Been a good day. Just kind of hanging out and exploring a little bit, doing some fishing, not really doing a whole lot. Nothing to find today. No sight to go find. Just the occasional train. You would think that would bother me camping, but nope. If you live in a town that has a railroad through it, you get used to that sound. You don't really pay much attention to it. Anybody lives near a railroad, near a crossing, you very much get used to that sound. After a while, you don't even notice it. Yeah, about to run out of day, ain't I? It's starting to get a little bit, you can tell, a little bit darker. What time is it anyway? 4:20. I've still got a little time. Still got an hour or so I can hang out. Oh, that's good. Caught two now. Two little ones. But I guess they count, right? I guess anything you pull out of the water, he counts, right? Timmy Crawford and I, old fishing buddy, we used to say if it's aquatic life, it counts. I don't know how y'all feel about that or not. Very lazy kind of day. Days like this are nice every now and then. You don't have a whole lot to do. Just kind of go and find you a little spot somewhere and go sit down. The fun part. Look at this little hill. Looks like it's a little bit of a path, obviously, but maybe where water runs off or something. Very slick. Going up is a little bit easier than coming down. It just wants to roll with you coming down. That. Just like that. Back to civilization. I brought that first load up. First thing I thought was, oh good, the tug's still there. Fairly busy all of a sudden. Y'all remember Frogger? It's kind of how I feel. Jump, jump, left, right. Nice little day trip. Found me a sweet little spot. Maybe go camping down there, do some fishing. I think it'll be a good little spot at night. Just use some liver, and hopefully you won't get too many of those, whatever they were. Maybe get a catfish or two. Cool. Just like that. Nice little day. Right beside the road. Right over the hill. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna get on out of here and head back to the house. Call it a day. Welcome to West Virginia, y'all. We'll see y'all later. I can't top that. Leo out.